Hello students, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to Gradeup, India's largest online educational platform. I'm Navin Iyer. I'm here once again with another session from Gradeup, which is revision class. Okay, so welcome you all, a very warm welcome and a very good afternoon on a rainy afternoon. Here it's actually raining. I don't know about your place, but here it's actually raining since morning heavily. Wonderful, guys. So today's class is a revision class. I have actually brought in a few questions based on the CLAT exams that have already been asked in the previous papers. We'll discuss that, and it will be a quick revision session. If you have any doubts or queries, you can always ask me in the chat box as well. All right, guys. I can see a lot of people have joined in, so let's start the session. We will do a few foreign words first. You know what foreign words are? It is actually used in the judiciary or legal terms. These foreign words are used. So you should be aware of those as well. In the regular classes, I take these at length. I actually discuss these foreign words in the regular classes in detail. But today we will just be doing a few questions and let's see how well you fare. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel, guys. For people who are new, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon for notifications. The rest, do like and share the maximum. Okay, so let's start the session. The first question goes, now before that, just I would like to introduce the Gradeup Super, in which you get unlimited access to structured live courses and mock tests. Okay, you can download the app and subscribe to the Gradeup Super. You already know it has a 2x validity with 20% discount. And you can get a chance to win prizes worth 25 lakhs like smart bins, laptops and smartphones. 2x validity means, okay, if you get a 3-month, you get the double of it. 6 months validity. If you enroll for 6 months, you get 1 year. If you enroll for 1 year, you get 2 years. Okay, so let's start the first question here. It says, given below are few commonly used foreign language phrases. Select the correct answer from the 4 options given below. This is the foreign word, okay, which is used in legal terms again. That says, cui bono. What does it mean? To whom was it given to? To whose benefit is it? To whomsoever it may concern? To whoever is responsible. Start giving the answers and then I'll discuss. Okay, I give you 1 minute, guys. Okay, please pay undivided attention in the class. I don't want you people to chat among yourselves. Which do you think should be the answer? Right, guys, the correct answer is B, absolutely. Cui bono means to whose benefit it is. Is it? To whose benefit is it? Cui bono is generally asked, probably a person, probably he commits a murder. Okay, he commits a murder. So ultimately, probably he might have committed a murder on behalf of someone. Someone might have appointed this person to commit a murder so that once the other person dies, he actually benefits from it. Okay, it does happen, like in movies you actually see a person actually gets his uncle probably murdered or his father murdered so that he can actually inherit the property. So the cui bono basically means to whose benefit is it? That's what it actually means. Who is actually going to benefit from this particular deal or this particular incident? That's what means cui bono. Okay, understood? Let's move on to the next question. The next question says exempli gratia. What does it mean? Give a payment, compensate for a loss, for the benefit of, or for example. What does it mean? These are basically foreign words. Most of these words are used in legal terms. What is exempli gratia? What do you think? Saurabh Suman, how many passages will be asked again? You somewhat get 9 or 10 questions based on a passage. 9 or 10 questions you can expect from one passage. So generally you get one passage, or if you have 5 questions in each passage, you can get 2 as well. But generally you'll get one passage based on reading comprehension, and there'll also be one passage in based on closed test in your AILET. Okay, one passage based on closed test. You know what closed test is, right? You have a paragraph and you have several blanks within the closed test. Okay, and you have to fill in appropriate options for each blank. The blanks are numbered basically. Okay, now let me tell you, exempli gratia basically means for the benefit of, for example. Exempli gratia means for example. Like in English, you actually, after in school, if you remember in school or colleges, the professor used to give you a concept, and after the concept, he actually writes EG, and then he gives you an example. Now, what's the full form of EG? The full form of EG is exempli gratia, which means for example. Again, this is a Latin word. Let me tell you guys, most words in English have been derived from Latin or Greek. Most words in English have been derived from Latin or Greek. So you should actually know these words. Okay, these are asked in your exams as well. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Next question is asking, what is quid pro quo? A compensation as per requirements, an exchange, or in principle. Quid pro quo. Think carefully and answer. What is quid pro quo? Anyone? Absolutely, guys. This is an exchange. Okay. Quid pro quo basically means an exchange. Okay. Suppose I am actually in the government. I am a government employee, and I approve the design of a building. I say I'll approve. Suppose a builder comes to me. I approve the design of a building, but I say I will give you the approval, but you have to assign a flat to me free of charge. Okay, in exchange of the approval. Probably the building does not meet the norms. It does not meet the regulations. This is actually corruption. If it doesn't meet the regulations, if the person says, I will actually approve the I approve the design for you, but in exchange you have to give me a flat. That is quid pro quo. So quid pro quo is nothing but an exchange. Okay, that's what it means. Next question goes, ad hominem. What does ad hominem mean? Attack a person rather than an argument. Attack an argument rather than a person. Attack both a person and his argument. Attack neither a person nor his argument. What does it mean? Ad hominem. Anyone? I'm sure you people, if you practice previous year's questions, I'm sure you people would be aware of these foreign words. Okay, absolutely, guys. Most people have answered it correctly. Wonderful. Okay, the correct answer for this one should be A, which is attack a person rather than an argument. If you are attacking a person, then rather than his argument, probably he is doing something good for the for anyone, probably for the nation, or for if I'm talking about the chief minister, he's doing something good for probably Delhi. But I don't talk about the argument. I talk about him as a person. I say as a person, he's not good. So I'm attacking the person. I'm not talking about the argument. In spite of him doing good for the city, I will not talk about the argument in question. I will actually attack the person with my words. That is ad hominem. That's what it means. Okay, next question is ipso jure. Ipso jure, what does it mean? By the very fact, by the law itself, by divine law, or below one's position. Okay, answer this question. Let's see who can answer this one. Absolutely. Okay, again, a few people have answered this correctly. Right, guys. When you say ipso jure, it actually means by the law itself, which is B. Probably if a person is going to die and his property will be inherited by his probably nephew or niece. So it says ipso jure, it will be inherited after his death. Ipso jure means according to law, after one's death, it will automatically, according to law, be inherited. The property will be inherited by that person's nephew or niece. That's what ipso jure means. Now, jure itself, do you know jury? What is a jury? Jury is a collection of judges. So it has to do with law. Jurisdiction, again, it has to do with law. Okay, jury has to do with law. Again, when you talk about judicious, making wide decisions, judiciary, again, related to making decisions. Okay, these are words related to making decisions. These are words related to, again, judgments or law. Okay, remember this. These are the root words that you have to take care of. Okay. Gia K is asking me, sir, tricks to solve reading comprehension passage. Gia K, do you think there is a formula to solve reading comprehension passages? Only one thing that will help you in solving reading comprehension passages is reading. Ultimately, you have to read a lot. Make it a habit to read newspapers, magazines, very, very important, on a regular basis. On a regular basis, you have to read that. Yes, there are a few tricks that you can apply in order to improve accuracy in reading comprehension questions, but ultimately the bottom line is that you should actually read. Okay, and make it a habit to read the Hindu or the Indian Express. It will improve your current affairs knowledge as well. At the same time, it will improve your written and spoken language, English. Now, let me tell you, you people are actually lucky that you are not taking the CAT exams. You know CAT, C-A-T, okay, Common Aptitude Test for getting into the IIMs. Now, in CAT exams, the reading comprehension is very, very tough. Okay, let's not talk about CAT. If I talk about the bank exams, bank, PO, and clerical, the reading comprehension passages are quite tough. You people are quite lucky that in your CLAT exams, you get small passages, not very lengthy passages, and it's pretty easy to understand and solve those passages. Very, very easy. Okay, so if you have general regular reading habits, if you read newspapers, magazines, will really help you a lot. Okay, guys, I don't know why don't you people, because I guess because of technology, because you have smartphones, because you have so many social media apps, that's the reason you people don't have the habit of reading. Probably you invest most of your time in actually looking at Facebook, okay, browsing Facebook or WhatsApp and doing all kinds of nonsense. Okay, stop that if you are a student. Okay, very limited use of Facebook and WhatsApp, guys. The technologies should be used according to your convenience. You should use technology to enhance and improve your knowledge. Okay, do not indulge yourself in doing something that actually wastes your time. Okay, now what I talk about, when I'm talking about the internet is actually an ocean of knowledge. Okay, whatever you are interested in, you can actually read about it. Like, you know, one of the previous sessions, I actually told you that you can read, you have actually books in PDF format about body language, about psychology. Who doesn't want to know whether whosoever I'm talking to, the other person is lying to me or not. Can I trust that person or not? So there are books based on the body language. There are books based on psychology. There are books based on several other things. If you are into automobile, you can actually read magazines on automobile. There are several blogs, websites about automobiles. If you are into fitness, you have magazines for that. You can read about fitness a lot. Ultimately, reading something that is in English, very, very important. That will enhance your knowledge. At the same time, it will help you improve accuracy in reading comprehension questions as well. Very, very important. So please remember, reading is very important. Only reading will help you solve reading comprehension passages. Okay, nothing else can do that. So these things have to be followed. I don't know why you people don't do it. Yeah, Huffington Post, you can read that as well. It's a very good media. Achal Savarkar, if you are doing that, very good. Okay, chalo, let's move on to the next question. Now, there are a few questions based on usage. Now, let's read the direction carefully. It says, below is given a single word with options to its meaning in different contexts. You have to select all those options which are synonyms of the word when the context is changed. Select the correct alternative from A, B, C, and D, which represents all those synonyms. The word is spring. Guys, let me tell you, how are these questions asked? How are these questions asked? Suppose I talk about this word, bear. B-E-A-R. Some people call it beer, beer, beer. It's not beer, okay? B-E-A-R is bear. Now, the meaning of bear. In what context can bear used? First is, bear is an animal. You can say that when bear is used as a noun, it can be an animal. Now, bear can also be used to denote tolerate. I cannot bear with the students. Suppose I say that. Now, bear actually means tolerate as well. So that's a verb. I was just kidding. I can bear with you. I really love teaching you all. Okay. The third meaning of bear is to produce. Again, this is again a verb. Like if I say, this tree bears many fruit. This tree bears fruit. So what does bear means? Bear means produce. Or woman bears the child. Woman bears the child means woman produces the child. So there are three meanings of these words, and there will be sentences given to you. You have to think that these words can be written in which context. Is it correct according to the context or not? Okay, so these are the three meanings of this particular word bear. So here you have the word spring. Now, first says, a natural flow of water from beneath the ground. Is that a spring? Second says, leap or pounce. Okay, to jump. Is that springing? To leap or pounce? The season of year between winter and summer. Is that spring? Fourth says, a coil of wire which bounces back to its original shape when it is stretched or pressed and then released. A coil of wire. Spring. Is that a spring? So which of these is correct? A says only 1, 2, 3. B says 2, 3, and 4. C says 3 and 4. D says 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which of these do you think is correct? What do you think? Okay. Right, guys. Most of you have answered it correctly. Wonderful. D is the correct answer. All four are correct. A spring can be a natural flow of water, hot springs. If you visited hill stations, you might know about hot springs, actually natural flow of water, natural fountain of water that comes from beneath the earth. Okay, that's a water spring. Leaping or pouncing are also spring. Like I can say, the leopard sprung upon the deer. Sprung is the past tense. So sprung upon the deer, it's leapt or pounced. Third, the season of year between winter and summer. Absolutely. The spring is that winter, between winter and summer. You have spring. Okay, a coil of wire which bounces back to its original shape. Absolutely. So all four are correct. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, next question. Question number, okay, the correct answer is D for this one. Next question for you. It says pine. Okay, first says the usage. To walk in a surreptitious manner. A says, second says a design of car. Third says a type of coniferous evergreen tree. Fourth says to pine for something is to yearn for it. Okay, tell me which of these is correct. What do you think? Guys, I want you people to pay attention, guys. There's no use if you don't pay attention. I don't want you here. As simple as that. If you're not here to pay attention, please ensure that you pay attention when I'm taking the class. Otherwise, I will simply not take the classes. Because it's not, why do I want to come on YouTube basically to actually teach you people? If you don't want me to come, I won't. Okay. But the best part is I would not do this for the majority. Majority of you are here to learn. So the people who are not interested, they may simply leave. That's what I can say. Okay, do you know the meaning of this? Surreptitious. What is the meaning of surreptitious? This basically means to be secretive. To walk in a surreptitious manner means to walk secretively. Okay, in a hidden manner, stealthily, to walk in stealthily, like the catwalk. He actually walks the catwalk so that no one listens to his sound. So that's what is a surreptitious, which means secretive. A design of car. So which of these is correct? Okay, a few people have said C. Now C is the correct answer. Absolutely. 3 and 4 are correct. Pine is a type of coniferous evergreen tree. Absolutely. Pine for something is to yearn for it. You know the meaning of yearn? Longing for something. Okay, longing for something is yearning for something. So pine also means to yearn for something. Absolutely. Okay, let's move on to the next question here, guys. Question is loom. Okay, let's see loom. How many people are able to answer? First says to appear as a large unclear shape, especially in a threatening way. Second says to read loudly. Okay, to read loudly. Third says a frame or machine on which thread is woven into cloth. And fourth says possibility. Which of these is correct? What do you think? Think carefully and answer, guys. Okay, C is the correct answer. Whosoever said C was absolutely right for this one. C is the correct answer. Okay, 1, 3, and 4. Loom is to appear as a large unclear shape, especially in a threatening way. If I say the clouds loomed over us, okay, during the Chamoli floods, before the cloud burst. If I say, you know what a cloud burst is, right? If I say before the cloud burst, large black clouds loomed over us, appear as large unclear shape, especially in a threatening way. They were very threatening. We were scared of it. So 1 is true. Second is not. Third, a frame or machine on which thread is woven into cloth. That's a loom in which it is wrapped up. That's called a loom. Fourth says possibility. Like uncertainty looms over us. Uncertainty, it's a possibility. I don't know. So everything is uncertain. So looms can be written that way as well. So C is right. 1, 3 and 4 is absolutely correct for this one. Wonderful. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So answer is C. Okay, next question goes count. You have to give me the meaning of count. Which of these are correct? First says to check a number of things in sequence. Second, a mathematical expression. Third says title of a nobleman in some European countries. Fourth says to defy laws of the government. Which do you think, which of these is right? Okay, obviously, guys, when you talk about count, counting is obviously in Hindi we could call it ginna. To check the number of things in a sequence, absolutely, that is counting as a verb. Is it a mathematical expression? Count. It's not a mathematical expression, so you can't go with two. First is right. Title of a nobleman in some European countries. Yes, we call him a count as well. Now, what about to defy the laws of the government? No, this is again wrong. So the answer should be D, which is 1 and 3. Okay, so even you talk about Dracula. Have you heard of him? He was actually called Count Dracula. He was called a Count Dracula. Well, who's a count? He's a nobleman. You know who a nobleman is? One who is very, very educated. The higher class are called the noble people, nobles. Okay, so Count Dracula. Count is here, it is being used as a noun. And in the first explanation, it's being used as a verb. So it can act like a noun as well as a verb as well. So act like a verb as well, both. So D is the correct answer for this one. Let's move on to the next question, guys. It says palm. What is palm? A type of bird, the flat inner part of your hand, a type of tree which grows in tropical countries, to talk in an irritable manner. Okay, I'm sure you should be able to answer this as well. Which do you think is the correct answer? Pretty easy one, guys. I want each and every one of you to answer here. All right, guys. Guys, it doesn't matter whenever you are on YouTube, guys. Okay, guys, for people who've joined in today, I would like you to download the Gradeup app and follow me on that app as well. Because I am also live on the Gradeup app. I actually take up free sessions there as well. Follow me there and you will get some sessions there as well. And whenever you are attending live sessions, do not stop yourself from answering the questions. Even if you're wrong, it doesn't matter. No one is here to judge you actually. Okay, that's when you're going to learn. Even if you're wrong, okay, always remember, successful people have always made mistakes somewhere down the line. So making mistakes are absolutely right. Okay, you should actually take a chance. You may make a mistake, not a problem, but you should always take a chance. So I want every one of you to answer. Very, very important. Okay, the correct answer. Palm is a type of a bird, not at all. The flat inner part of your hand. This is a palm. Absolutely. So second is right. A type of tree which grows in tropical countries. Palm trees. You can find palm trees in India as well. Mostly if you travel across Andhra Pradesh, in that stretch towards Andhra Pradesh to Tamil Nadu, you actually find a lot of palm trees. Okay, you find it in many Indian states as well. Okay, so third is absolutely right. And fourth, to talk in an irritable manner. No, this is not palm. So the correct answer is second and third. which is B, which is 2 and 3. Absolutely right. Okay, so remember this, guys. So these are usage-based questions. You may get usage-based questions also in your exams. Okay, a few people actually told me that, sir, come up with comprehension questions. I will surely come up with comprehension questions in the next class. I will try to do that in the next session. I will bring in a passage. I will make you people read the passage, and then we will together attempt those questions, and I will explain if you have any doubts or queries. All right, guys. So also, once again, for people who joined in late, let me tell you about the Gradeup Super, in which you get unlimited access to all structured live courses and mock tests. You can download the app and subscribe to Gradeup Super. You get a 2x validity and 20% discount, and you get a chance to win many prizes there. So with that, we come to the end of the session for today, guys. Thank you for watching the session. I hope you liked the session. Do like, share, and subscribe. Very, very important. If you have any doubts or queries, you can get back to me in the comment section, and I will be more than happy to assist you and address your doubts. So great, guys. Thank you for watching the session. We'll see you in the next session. Until then, goodbye. Stay safe. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.